Hey everybody, welcome back to Mountain Valley Farms. We're going to continue our testing today. We're going to be testing some silage fermentation. We're going to chaff some corn. We've already put some grass in there. Got to clean up our animal areas, make sure that they can be cleaned up. We got to do some general field work. We need to sell some milk. We got our soy production facility up yesterday. Time to sell some milk, pull some pig feed out of there, and make sure that all works good and dandy. Hey Anubis, what is up? We're just trying to come back from the shop. Our forage harvester. And we've got a TMR mixer in tow. Hey Genetic J, what is up? You can see our contraption. We need some way to get the forage harvest, the TMR mixer back down here. So we're just gonna haul it back here with this. Hey Will, I did get that slurry figured out. Yeah, it's a bit particular. Basically just started moving it all around and constantly hitting the unload button until I heard it start to unload. Okay, that'll work. The animal dirt areas are definitely working very well. Got them full dirt, if you will. Alright, let's leave that there. Let's go over here and check it. Oops, just check out the dirt. Hey, it's Simulation for the Nation. What's up, man? We also got to get nuggets. We're going to get nuggets today. Got our poo collecting in here. I should try to get in here and scoop that out at some point. Got our grass mess here for both our sheep and our cows. We got to get that collected at some point. And you know what? I went and took creator tools out before I remembered that I needed to pick up the nuggets. So now we have to go find 10 legit nuggets. We have to actually earn it. I saw you just got back from a trip. Tooling around in Vermont. I haven't been to Vermont since I was a kid. Yeah, I have no doubt we're going to be able to find 10. Here, let's check the porta potty. No. Well, the map is working out very well. We're nearing the extent of the usable testing that we're going to be able to do. Probably. So, hopefully, I guess. Water trigger? Indeed it is. Hopefully it will be in a position that it might get uploaded for testing over at PCSG here soon. I think the big bugs have been worked out. Get over here for sell that milk. Let's see if we have one in here. But you heard it right there. First part of the week. First part of the week is pretty darn soon. So as long as they get testing on it fairly quick, you might be able to, might be out, who knows, early as weekend. We haven't demonstrated this, but you have to fill these fuel tanks. They're not going to work from the get-go. You're going to have to fill them. Seems like a pretty good guess is that there's going to be nuggets in the corners of the buildings. You know, I don't think you're going to sell your farm, Genetic J. I think you're just going to sublease it for the season, for the year. Oh. Oh, there we got it. We had to push on. We had to push up in there hard to get that one. All right. I'm sure there's more around here, but let's see here. All right. Figure out what this stuff's complaining about. There's 10. Boom! There we are. Nuggets galore. What are we, out of something? Fuel is empty. Oh, fuel empty. What's that? Hey, Chris, what's up? So one thing that we've been talking about is the production speed on the map. And what do you all think about the how fast should this stuff produce goods? From a standpoint of production per hour, production per day. Right now it seems to be producing several pallets per day. My personal opinion would be to structure it more around one pallet per game day. What do you all think? I mean, like right now it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and See, we've already got 2.5 pallets of barrels and whatnot. I've got 2 pallets of boardwood in the storage. That all happened since the last stream. Whoa! Now that's a heap. That is a heap. Already got another pallet of cardboard. See, I took creator tools out, and I can actually run with these pallets now. Creator tools, you couldn't run with these pallets; you just drop them. I'll break it. Still producing. We've got the greenhouses running, and these are produce storage. See, we've got strawberries here. Over here, we just drop them into storage. They'll eventually spawn out over here. Store several pallets in there. Already got, look at that, I've got, by the end of the stream, we'll probably have like 5 pallets of this stuff. We're just running at 3x speed. Yeah, with these. It's full again? Darn if it isn't. Grants. It's not that one. It's that one. Hey, Doughboy, what is up? Well, good news is we've got the stuff working now with no Lua scripts. Now we're just talking about what we think might be a good production speed for this stuff. My opinion is a pallet a day. Been kind of spoiled with the Rathlin Island's greenhouses that basically produce 1 pallet a game day. This stuff is pumping out like pallet every 3 or 4 game hours. All right, 111, and we've emptied those pallets. Let's see when they fill up. All right. Well, before you leave, let's use a milk tanker that you have grown rather familiar with to empty our soy milk. Ready? That'll fill, won't fill that up, but that'll put milk in there, and then we'll run down to the dairy and get milk from there. Then we'll run over and sell it. That's something that I'm hoping that will be in 19, is some more Americanized trailers over the 3-axle variety. And while we're over there, we'll be able to pick up more nuggets. I have to pick this one up. Just mountain climb here. A big leap. It was a pretty big drop. Get these while we're over here. So those. That one. That one. Somehow I think that one's over there. Oh. Taking your daughter with you on the run? I heard you broke down yesterday. You're not having very much luck with that truck. Solar panel array. Ah, new truck, bad trailer. Oh man, hitting me right there. They got enough names for those things, don't they? They figure out why it was dropping oil? There's gold up in these hills. That is for sure. Well, if it's normal, then they should break the engines in before they put them out on the road. Yeah. It did not give me any room. Right, that worked. Hey, Farmer Oops, what's up? Alright, let's go sell some milk. Gotta figure out where it's at now. Let's see, where is our milk? Down here. We'll be back to get these nuggets. Yeah, I think you're a little bit too far apart there. Oh, let's climb the hill. I forgot this road did this double back. Alright, talk to you later. Safe run. Hit this nugget. Get this one. Hey, Haggard Farms, what's up? No, this truck tanker is not too big for the road. It's just right. Just getting warmed up. All right. There we go. Oh, Dollywood, that's a fun time. That's for sure. Oh, I know what we need to do. We need to get to the pig food. It's almost. We need to get to the pig food. That's slow. We already sold the slurry. That worked. So the trigger is a bit on the particular side. And you might want to turn this up so it dumps a little faster. It's pretty slow. Could be here all day dumping if you had a whole bunch in here. All right. Come back and we'll get these nuggets in a bit. Well, that one was pretty easy to back up. The harder ones to back up are the ones that have steer axles. They, I guess they think they're helping you out, but they end up causing you issues. All right. Well, while we're up here, let's... Such a small area, and there's so many nuggets to be found here. The little dots don't seem to help you much. Like on top of each other. Oh, what's going on there? That's right. Let's clean this muck up. I did see that wonderful heater you put in. Got animated fans and everything. Nice. Got to keep these pigs warm in the winter. Sneak. That one. Got our poo over here. Spreads out so it's not in a nice triangle shape. Changing. Don't want to freeze my bacon. It was just too easy. And this one needs to be filled before you can use it. Nice animal fan there. Wonderful detail. All right, we're gonna switch this out for front loader arms, and we're gonna use this to scoop up our animal dirt. Customize front loader attacher. Oh, well, I didn't want to do that. Oh well. Go ahead and get these while we're here. Go and stick one up there. Up in the on the roof. Oh, it's right. These arms are going to be too big. Sure. 60s. They're too big, but we're going to use them anyway. Oh, that's funny looking. Love this little tractor from the Platinum Pack. Great visibility. We ran over a pig. Let's check. Should be fairly clean. No, you definitely don't want to use this in the winter. Alright, we need to take anything back to the cow and sheep area. We're out of water at the... Wow, we already went through the water? I guess so, if we're dumping out all those... We'll take this just to counterweight the tractor. Hey Rob, what's up? That's right, you'll keep yourself busy. You won't have enough time to do the field work to to plant your crops. You'll be too busy babysitting the greenhouses. All right. Dude, we have all kinds of different styles of buildings here. You can bet there's probably a nugget in just about every corner. That only turns on the shop light. Interesting. That turns on the lights over there. It's a pretty interesting deal. Always gotta leave a nugget on the counter. That'll have that way the somebody will have something to do to clean them up before we come back in the map. Sometimes it's fun to move those dynamic things around. Then next time you load the map up, they are back in their place. Like the little gnomes come by and put everything back. Here by the silo. See it up there. Let me get in a tractor and I'll pull up courseplay. Now we're gonna cheat. Where's the little nugget box? Where's the little nugget box? See it. I see it now, you little... Is that the buy icon if there was actually a field here? I guess that's the buy icon if it's actually a field. I don't see it. Where's it at? Gotta be kidding me. It's inside? On purpose? Sweet. Is there a way to get it out? I don't think I can get out. Stuck in here forever. Oh look, that pallet's almost full again. Water. Probably have water on no. It's almost full. Alright. Oh, we were going to check field sizes, weren't we? So field 1 is 1.25, 2.52, 2.86, 0.42, 0.98, 0.61, 0.21, 1.3, 1.26, 0.49, 0.5, 1.35, 1.63, 1.43, 0.69, 2.07, 2.65, 1.78, 1.4, 2.4, 3.14, and that's it. So 3.14 and 0.21, which is that little muddy sunflower field. I don't know which one was that. Oops. 21. Nope, it's not. It is pretty cool that you could climb in that. You get out. That bin has some nice details on the inside that, as Anthony pointed out, you'd never know until you went nugget hunting. And you eventually figured out how to get it. So the pigs are now clean. It's good. Any subsequent videos we do on this map will be using animal table manners. We won't have to worry about cleaning them up anymore. So we're up here to the heliport. Come back down here. Sheep. Here where we have a water pump station. Leap the cow, leap cow. Hey Haggard, welcome back. There we go. Oh. Oh, the big arms are getting us now. All right. There we are. But straighten out the steering wheel, it's better. We're gonna roll over a cow. It's okay. What? These arms are way too big for this thing. Hey Camaro, what's up? Just having fun playing with a little tractor with giant arms. But it's serving the purpose. All right. There we go. Oh, congratulations on starting your new job. What is it? What are you doing? This move over here. Casey's. It must be a local place. I've never heard of it. This thing just looks mean. I love it. All right. Uh-oh. I want to hire a helper. But it appears that for some reason O not only unfolds that, but also hides my HUD. It's a little annoying. Shift. There we go. Give me a little more room, dude. A little more room. There we are. There we go. That'll work better. Oh, okay. Interesting. We got some corn that's not ready to harvest along the ends. Something. I don't know how I'm missing it. That's a good glance. Will still tell me the fill. Need a little more room. I am excited for 19. There's lots of interesting news coming out after FarmCon. There's some real interesting news. Obviously we got John Deere. That's the big news as far as equipment goes. As far as gameplay goes, we've got the idea of buyable areas. So, like on this map, this whole area up here, field 1, 2, and 3, could be a buyable area, and you would have to buy it. As would be maybe 16, 17, and those forests. So, you don't have just buyable fields anymore. You have buyable areas that can include fields, forests, any number of things. You have multiple difficulty levels that affect your overall gameplay style. So you have, I guess, normal, where you would come in and you would start with an area that you own. You would have buildings there, you would have equipment and everything, and then you have another level where you come in and you don't own anything. You just have your pocket full of cash, and you basically have to build your own farm and buy your own equipment with the cash that you have on hand, allowing you to truly customize from the very start any map that you play on. So that's both exciting and a little trepidatious for me personally, because I don't really consider myself having that much imaginativity with respect to placing buildings and such. So I'm excited to see what people would do with the maps and how they would build their own farms. I'm a little worried that I would end up building the same thing every time, and it wouldn't be all that exciting. You also have competitive multiplayer, or kind of an economy multiplayer where people can have their own bank accounts, they can have their own equipment, they own their own areas. And along the line of buildable farms, you have placeable nav meshes for your animals. So if you want to have all your animals at one spot, you can. If for some reason you need to have your animals split out because of performance, well, you can do that too. Animal areas will have a limit to the number of animals they'll support. So if you have a small animal area, you can't put hundreds of animals there. You'll have to you'll basically have to go in and put down another animal area and basically have multiple animal areas. That also then means that in multiplayer, you don't have just one person or one group of people that could have a cow farm. There's the potential for each player to have their own set of animals. So each player could have cows, sheep, and pigs to themselves if they wanted to. So the capacity on this one's been greatly reduced. Looks like we can only hold 100,000 liters of silage. Is that how I'm looking at that? Yeah, from a mapper standpoint, it sounds like I don't know what you're going to have to do. I don't know how you're going to work it to define. Well, you don't even have to define an area. I could go out and I could buy, if I wanted for some reason to set up shop right here on this area right here, which is a forest. I could clear this of trees and I could just plop my buildings down right here, and that could be my farm. It doesn't have to be a grassy space or a clear flat space. I could put it right here. Makes sense to put it right there because that's where all the solar dishes are, but yeah. Oh well, display is showing 50% full at 50,000 liters. So that's like the one on churn was like 300 some thousand liters. All right, let's see here. Oh. All right. You know what? I should not have done that. Shouldn't have done that because now I won't be able to put silage in it. Shouldn't have done that. All right. So I want. We're gonna do 8,000. This. We're gonna do 4,000 of each. Yep, see it's saying 47% input and 44% output. Right? Use this pretty little straw bale from the straw harvest pack. Let's see here. Genetic J was saying the cultivators from the platinum pack were also good. These no, these ones. Yeah, I like these. These give a plowing bonus. These are really nice too. There we go. Man, how much do you cows take? Might as well do another load. I used that on Rathlin Island to do my plowing. Although the Kuhn Culti plow that comes with this map, if you have the Kuhn pack, it's nice because in effect it's the cheapest 4-meter plow you can get at just $10,000. $10,000 and 100 horsepower. From the standpoint of 19, you know, we've got what's been reported is there's going to be animated and illuminated dashboards and buttons and joysticks and pedals in the implements. So you went back in there, didn't you? So that's pretty cool. You just sell that wool bale too. I'll top that up. Let's go get that wool bale and sell it. Bumpy ride. Just Nugget while we're up here. Here we have a nice overview of our production facility and shop and a couple other fields. So what it also sounds like is, so like here, if I wanted to clear this land and make this my farm, okay, first off, it's not flat. So we know that with 19, the ground is going to somewhat come up to meet the buildings. So we don't have floating buildings and things like that and giant concrete blocks. But what I'm also reading into that is, like, here we have this pine needle floor. What I'm reading into that is possibly the ability to change textures and whatnot. Maybe when we put the building down, we'll be able to also use like the roller with the roller mod to paint on roads and such around our main farms, to really make the place our own. We drive through, like here, we drive through the grass. See grass come up through the bottom of our truck. With 19, I guess the bottoms of our vehicles will have, I guess, collisions on them such that, and I guess the crops will have collisions on them such that they deform around our equipment. So that's a pretty good idea. Lots of the stuff that's been mentioned so far really is just, you know, extending the simulation, refining some of the more not realism, but some of the more realistic aspects of a simulation in general. They've talked about putting gearbox in. Well, gearbox is in. It's just how they implement it it's still a little bit up to debate. I remember these trucks didn't used to have straps. Now we have to be careful. We're going to roll the truck. This truck used to not have straps until one of the updates. You think, I got a pickup truck, but I can't haul anything in the back without it flying all over the place. I'll tell you what I'd like them to be able to do. I'd like to strap down a vehicle or an implement on the back of a trailer. That's what I'd like to see. And we can strap down bales, we can strap down pallets. But if I put a tractor on a flatbed, I want to be able to strap it down. And have some strap points that that basically ratchet down straps. That would be cool. Oh, I'm getting money. That's good. It's always good to get money when you sell wool. Alright. Let's see here. These nuggets. Let's get all 100 nuggets. This is also a water trigger. That's the water tank from lots of maps. It's a water tank from some Mapper's Paradise maps. I saw that on Skeleton. I saw it on the OGF map too. Probably on Ballymoon, I guess. Best time to hunt for these nuggets is when early spring, winter. Let's run. Oh, maybe it's on the other side of the fence. That one later. Oh, it's a part of the British buildings thing. It does have some really nice buildings. Really like the dock that's in that pack. It's the same dock that was on Skelton. Here. Still $1.10. I don't think that one fluctuates. Porch. Ooh. Another one. Got a nice fire to keep you warm. A lot over here. Here is the slurry cell point. Having some problems. It's going to get fixed. That's what we need. Set our chickens to do eggs. Sell some eggs. That one. Just gotta. It's one we couldn't get. Oh, there it is, right there. We gotta go back here to where this helicopter is parked to get this one. Rough road, rough road. So you say this helicopter disappears at night? It's hangar to put my helicopter in. Be a nice little grass area. Too bad you can't mow it. Go over here to this super awesome repair shed. All kinds of fun stuff in here. And you even get 500 liters of fuel. If I'm reading that right. What's that? 30 to go. Must be an egg in here somewhere. Alright, where's that nugget? Ah. Sneaky. This. I left the Nugget in the tool shed. Diggity dog. Oh, we can, you can now use compost on your greenhouses. So that change was made. We already got we got another one ready. We'd have more of those if we didn't run out of water. There it is. I lost a gold nugget out of their pocket. They were working in the greenhouses. It's full. Put that over here. Go full. Put that in there. It's full. Get you off the spawn point so you work. Let's get out of the way. All right, now. Side. Is. Oh, that's good. I don't think. Yeah, I think having two different types of pallets that look the exact same would cause just some player confusion. Here's the Nugget. Seen this building scattered around. Got some graffiti on the other side here. It's French graffiti. Let's see here. Climb the. Please. This works now. Toss it in there. Right. 20 more. Side here. A lot of nuggets right inside the corners of buildings. Way. The steps. One. There we go. Alright, cool deal. So if we get water from here, we get charged. If we get water from over there out of the pond, we're free. Let's see here. Missed that one? It's free down here. Oh, out of that other pond? The pumping station? What? Got it out of there already. I don't know if I can squeeze in there and get that one. I'll try it sideways. Oh, I got it. That one. Still got straw in this field. 15. Lots of solar panels because you're out here in the nowhere's land. 11. Ten more. There are very few buildings that are alike on the map. Several that are similar but different colors. Everything. Go. Or more. Dots. Three dots and 4 nuggets. What's up with that? There's 2 at one spot. That one. Looking, I don't see any more dots other than those 2. dots. They're buried somewhere over top of some other dot. Or under a dot. Grass field up here. I don't want to drive over this wonderful grass. Gonna mow. Gonna have to mow this. This looks nice. Alright. $100. Ching. So if you haven't seen these buildings, the way they work is, like I said, these are the inputs. Those are the outputs. We have 2,000 in storage. And this is saying that we have 2,000 on the output. Pick that up here. Pick this one up and bring it here. Another pallet should spawn in there pretty soon. Find that flatbed truck. Go back and sell those. That's the only thing we haven't sold is the fruit. And I guess we'll call it a night. Typically, I wouldn't suggest auto loading off of the spawn point. Can cause things to not work until you restart the game. Oh, let's just do that. There we go. There. We'll extend the deck, and it actually works that time. These pallets must be heavy. Ready? Not roll the truck quite yet. That's not where the so. Hey, Christopher, what's up? Berries. Making some money. Any more? There we go. $2,600 for that one pallet. Wow. Almost. Sell our veggies just for fun. 16,000. 16,000. For not even a full day's work of production. See what these bring. $7,000 for those. Alright guys, well thanks for coming out and watching. Been another episode of gameplay testing on Mountain Valley Farms. Things work out well. Looks like it's going to be uploaded to PCSG early this week for their testing process, and then out to you all. It's an interesting and fun little map based in just up in the Rockies, kind of south of Canada. Bring out two of these. Sell these off. Just for fun. We're going to close out. Be careful working around these storage buildings that you don't end up putting what you're trying to haul away in storage. Should bring us a pretty decent penny also. Remember, on this map, any grass that we drive over that doesn't change color is grass that cannot be mowed. All this grass here along this side is non-mowable grass. The only mowable grass are going to be in the defined grass fields. And this production will keep you quite busy and quite profitable all winter long. And spring, as you wait for the ground to thaw, so you can get back to your planting. This map does have a custom geo. It is a very difficult geo with respect to when you can plant things and what you can plant. And I expect it's going to be a hard, cold winter with lots of snow. So the snow is probably going to take quite a while to go away in the spring. Might have frozen ground early on in late autumn. Might catch you out to where you can't do any field work. I suspect if you have frozen ground and you still have crops in the ground, in autumn you're going to be prohibited from harvesting. And if then it stays frozen all the way into winter, you're going to lose crop. So that's another aspect that's very possible with this particular geo. So that ought to be interesting to experience. So we see what our grand total is. We're gonna close out for the night. We are magically right at a little over our 2-hour window. $18,000 again for the production there. Now the production's been slowed down, what I understand, so it's not going to be as quick, but you're still going to be able to have a pretty steady income over winter, or if you are able to keep that production up and running all year round, you're going to have pretty substantial revenue potential. Till next time, guys, happy farming.